Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready?
Ready.
You say you ready. Whole squad ready.
Ready.
Is you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch.
No way.
He throws the ball very effortlessly.
Oh, it's easy. He's running smooth, 34-inch arms to go along with it. This is going to be a fun one here. Luke Musgrave, he's moving, guys. Good job, fresh on that rep.
That was impressive.
Here at the Combine, all eyes will be on the on-the-field drills. D linemen and LBs kick things off Thursday. DBs and tight ends go Friday. Then it's QBs, wideouts, and backs on Saturday, with offensive linemen closing out the festivities on Sunday. This year's Combine saw a total of 321 players invited, including 14 quarterbacks. On Tuesday, Brian Gutekunst spoke about his own QB1.
Really proud of him, to go through the tough stretch in October and to see him so steady through all that and just really lead our team to get better week in and week out and to see the rewards at the end of the season. I was very excited for him and our football team. One thing that was really gratifying to see, I think, was how our team responded to him as a leader. They genuinely cared for him and wanted to play for him. That's not something you can teach.
Brian Gutekunst will have some free agency decisions to make, with a dozen unrestricted free agents set to hit the open market on March 13th. Keep it locked on Packers.com for the latest, and thanks for watching Packers Daily. Hey everybody, it's two guys with three things, and one of those guys, Mike Spofford, is up.
Well, Larry, we've heard a lot about the safety position in Jeff Hafley's defense as he takes over in Green Bay, whether you're talking about the post safety deep or a box safety close to the line of scrimmage. So I asked Brian Gutekunst when we had a chance to talk to him today, with three veteran safeties from the Packers headed for free agency, a couple of young guys coming back, obviously the draft is coming up. Does he feel like he needs a veteran safety to lead that group with that position being talked about so much? And interestingly, he said, not necessarily. Now, he may just be not tipping his hand as far as something he has his eye on in the free agent market and what he wants to do. But you look at what Brian Gutekunst did at wide receiver last year. Everybody said, do you need a veteran wide receiver? He said, not necessarily. The Packers took some lumps early on, but by the end of the season with a whole bunch of young guys, they had one of the most explosive receiving corps in the NFL. So don't discount the fact that with all this talk about safety, the Packers might just go young there and let them grow and develop.
Good point, Mike. And the thing I found very interesting about Brian Gutekunst's comments today was the fact that Mark Murphy has been a huge asset to the football side of the building. And of course, right now, the process of finding a replacement for Mark is underway. And Brian couldn't say enough about Mark Murphy's presence, interest, knowledge, just the overall approach he takes with football. And he made it a point to say it's not because Mark was a former player. It's because of his approach and the way he goes about the business of leadership. And that hire whoever the Packers' new president is has got massive shoes to fill and will be critical to the Packers' success on the football field. Mike, what else do you have?
Well, a couple of notes on the quarterback position. One, it sounds like maybe some preliminary conversations will be taking place behind the scenes with regard to Jordan Love's new contract, and this is something that's going to take a while, and the Packers can't really act on it until May anyway. But some groundwork might be laid here in Indy talking with Love's representation. The other thing is, Gutekunst made a point of saying he's really got his eye on the quarterback position and the depth there. He really liked what Sean Clifford did as a rookie, said he proved he can be a number 2 behind Jordan Love. Alex Magoo is also on the roster, but Gutekunst wants to get back to drafting quarterbacks on a regular basis, keep those young developmental quarterbacks in the pipeline for an organization, so keep an eye on day 3 in the draft for a quarterback for Green Bay.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and predict the Packers reaching a contract agreement with Jordan Love at some point. I just feel it. Just feel it.
I think so.
Anyway, that's 2 guys with 3 things. See you next time. Brian, the football mentality is always to get a little better every day, to always be improving. But how will you and your staff top last year? The amount of impact players you got out of that group, amazing.
Yeah, I think, 2 things. One, there was opportunity for them, right? Maybe that there wouldn't have been in the past. And I think you get to give those guys a lot of credit. They really seized their opportunity, not only individually, but as a team. And they really came together. It was neat to see. I think the key for us is to never get away from the competition fact, that we want to make sure that the players we acquired last year and the year before, they've done a really nice job, but it's really what you do from here, and we're going to bring in some guys to compete. And hopefully that healthy competition within each room will grow into really good units that eventually make us a really good team.
Brian, this draft class, what's its personality? Where is it strong? Where is it not so strong?
The receiver group is strong again, which I think you're going to start to see more and more just with the 7-on-7 and how much these guys play now. But the overall depth is good, and I think we'll certainly have an opportunity to help the Green Bay Packers.
5 picks in the first 100. What does that allow you to do?
Get good players, right? I mean, obviously that's what we're here for, but I also think it gives a little bit of flexibility, whether it's moving around within the draft or if there's players out there, veteran players that are available, that certainly could be a possibility as well. So you never have enough, and you want them as high as they can be. But I think with some of the things we've done in the past, we've set ourselves up to have some flexibility and ammunition as we go into this draft.
Considering how strong you are with young receivers, would that preclude you from selecting one?
No, not at all, and it goes back to the competition, like in every room. I think all those players did a really nice job in 2023 of competing and taking advantage of their opportunities. But 2024 is a new year, and they're going to need to do the same thing again and again, and we're going to bring players in that will compete with them. It is a strong room as we sit here today, which is exciting, but what they do from now until in the middle of next season will determine that. So if we find the right players that we think can compete and add to our team, we'll certainly do it.
How different is this draft, your preparation for it and so forth, from last year, in the sense you now know you got the guy at the most important position, Jordan Love. You know it. You saw it.
Yeah. I think, certainly we felt it last year, and our mindset as we built the team was going to be in the same way. But again, so proud of Jordan and what he accomplished last year individually and how he led our football team. He's got so much more in front of him for growth, just like a lot of our young players do. But I do think the stability at that position certainly gives us confidence as we head into this season.
He went through a 9-game stretch with 21 touchdown passes and 1 interception. Now, I've heard you say previously there's more there. Where? I mean, how does that young fella get better? I look at the 21-1.
Yeah, you saw it in last season. I think as he saw things for the first time, as he experienced things for the first time, when he got to him the second time, it became calmer, it became cleaner. I think as Matt learned him and to set things best up for him, I think that'll continue to grow, and people are going to attack him differently, and he's going to have to deal with those challenges. But I think as he grows and he has the kind of the foundational things that he's built, I think he'll be able to handle those challenges because they're all going to be unique. And but I think having that confidence that if you put in the work and you stay to the process, believe in team, that we'll get to the other side of it.
Hey everybody, if my math is correct, we have two guys with three things. And Mike, you are up.
Well, Larry, we are here in Indianapolis for the NFL Scouting Combine, and I was told many moons ago by some really smart people in the Packers personnel department how to understand this event. And what it is a piece of the larger scouting pie that is put together on every player that might be considered in the draft. You have all the game film from college. You have the campus visits the scouts make. You have the all-star games, the Senior Bowl, that kind of stuff. You have the scouting combine as a piece of the pie, and then you have the pro days and all of that afterwards. So when you look at it that way, it's not the be-all, end-all. It's an important piece as to what goes on leading up to the draft.
Mike and folks at home, I look at the combine as more or less the unofficial start of next season. I mean, we've heard everybody's grades on the 2023 season, and we've heard it ad nauseum. Everybody's had their say, everybody's made their judgments, but now it is officially time to move on. The other thing, Mike, I think it is a tremendous test of the talent and process in a team's personnel department, because you look at it and everybody's getting the same stuff, the same measurements, the same drills, the same numbers. But when it comes down to using it, that's the key. That's the talent, and that's the process. And if you look at the Green Bay Packers' recent draft, the Packers personnel department, led by Gutekunst, it is knocking it out of the park. And that says a lot about the talent within that group. It is a team within a team. The talent within that group and the process they go through, they're just nailing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you talk about what goes on here at the Combine, sometimes the most important pieces are the stuff with the least amount of media coverage, right? It's the interviews and the medical checks that are really important as they build the whole profile around a player. And that's a really important thing that goes on here that maybe doesn't get as much glitz and glamour as all of the running and the drills and the testing that'll start right here at Lucas Oil Stadium behind us on Thursday.
And I think that's three things if my math is correct. See you next time.
Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
Want to do is make the whole crowd bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all.
9 seconds to work with, trailing by 4. Love heaves it downfield, and it's caught by Reed, forced out of bounds. That was a wobbler as Love was trying to maintain his footing and balance. 46.
They go quickly here, but they're going to run out of time. Unless they say the clock didn't go to triple zeros. And meanwhile, a bomb to Jalen Reed. To the 4-yard line, he goes. Jaden Reed ruled a catch.
22 Harrison Smith knows him down to the edge. Here he comes. Protected as well, firing in the middle of the field. Touchdown in the middle, Jaden Reed.
They're going to rotate into a 2-deep defense, which means the middle of the field is where you want to throw it. But watch Jordan Love here. He's going to back up off his back foot, throw it like, let's say it, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, what the heck. That's exactly what he did right there, and put it.
Backs for the Steelers.
Remember, Highsmith off of one edge, Watt off of the other.
Jones exits the backfield. Love pulls the trigger on a deep one. Caught! Touchdown! Jaden Reed on the grab.
And it developed, and Jaden Reed runs away from the defenders. And how about the ability to strike back by Green Bay? Everything going Pittsburgh's direction. And look at this. Look at Jordan Love. He's able to sit back because of those guys in front. The black shirt's nowhere near him. And as soon as Reed gets a step, he puts it in the right.
Love, sidearm through the hands of Dobbs, caught by Reed.
Oh my goodness.
On the ricochet, caught by Reed. If you hadn't seen it, you would not believe it. 4-yard touchdown pass to tie the game.
Get 2. Love. Here comes the rush. Love has a lane to run. He throws, end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Jaden Reed.
Dots both feet.
This is big time, man. The decision to throw this ball, number one. The accuracy with which he throws it and the power. And then Jaden Reed being able to put both feet in the ground, secure that football, get both feet down. Unbelievable.
It's very positive for the likes of Eberflus. As Love goes down the way for another big play. It's Reed sprinting. Reed runs into Jackson and gets shoved out at about the 12.
Or in the pattern for Love. Inside, it's Reed again. Got away from one. Reed on the run. Inside the 10. To the goal line. Breaks the plane. What a run by...
It's like he's going to go in a wheel. Oh, now here we come back with a punt returner's mentality. And once he got that little bit of space, that was it. Nobody could get him on the ground, and he finished it.
19.
Here's Reed. And Reed with speed.
And Reed got a block and a touchdown. Luke Musgrave opened the door, leading to Reed's Lambeau leap and a Packer lead.
The Lions on Thursday. No, that too. Second down at 10. Here's Love looking for Reed. Diving catch.
Stand corrected. Keep testing Alontae Taylor. Jaden Reed earning his keep today.
Second and goal. 4-man rush, quick over the middle. Caught. Reed is in for the touchdown.
He's there to make contested catches in the red zone. Just a little inside one-step slant. You can't throw this ball any better. Look at the ball placement right between the ones, right off the ear.
Look like man, and then just fall back in his zone and pass off some of those routes.
Love on third down to the end zone. What a catch! Touchdown!
But look at this throw. What a throw.
Love's gonna run it. No, he's gonna keep it. How about that call? And Love, room to run. He may go the whole way. Sliding down at the 40. He was not conservative, and it pays off for Green Bay and Jordan Love.
Which was in motion. Love retreats, puts it up for grabs. Romeo Dobbs hangs on at the
Thing a mile up in the air, and somehow timed it down right to Dobbs in the middle of 3 defenders all around him. Watch this thing.
Blitz, end zone, catch made, Heath again. And the official that would make the call gets knocked over. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a grab. And the first touchdown for Malik Heath. He catches it and watch his hands. And he breaks the plane to the goal line. And then goes down, takes the official out. This catch is amazing. And
into Harrison Smith, nosing down to the edge. Here he comes. Protected as well, firing in the middle of the field. Touchdown in the middle, Jaden Reed.
Going to rotate into a 2-deep defense, which means the middle of the field is where you want to throw it. But watch Jordan Love here. He's going to back up off his back foot, throw it like, let's say it, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, what the heck. That's exactly what he did right there, and put it.
Steelers.
Remember, Highsmith off of one edge, Watt off of the other.
Jones exits the backfield. Love Pulls the trigger on a deep one. Caught! Touchdown! Jayden Reed on the grab.
Let it develop, and Jayden Reed runs away from the defenders. And how about the ability to strike back by Green Bay? Everything going Pittsburgh's direction. And look at this. Look at Jordan Love. He's able to sit back because of those guys in front. The black shirt's nowhere near him. And as soon as Reed gets a step, he put...
Play clock at 2. Love. Here comes the rush. Love has a lane to run. He throws. End zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jayden Reed.
Dots both feet.
This is big time, man. The decision to throw this ball, number one. The accuracy with which he throws it and the power. And then Jayden Reed being able to put both feet in the ground, secure that football, get both feet.
Here come the Chiefs. Pressure's on. Love, throw, end zone, Watson! Oh, did he catch that? He did, but there is a flag down.
It was a lollipop in the air to pick up the first down. Now he's under attack. He is on a full-out blitz. He throws it.
Here's Love. Pressure. Back foot throw. End zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Dontavian Wicks. Oh, my goodness.
Little nod 9 route.